Hello, lovely people. This is Nicole.
And this is Samantha.
With the power of we are here to switch it up and teach you about business, relationships, and how to not only survive, but make it in Los Angeles.
In each episode, we will have top influential guests from the world of real estate. We work hard.
We stage hard.
And we get it done.
The power of we. Hey, Sam.
Hey, Nicole.
How you doing today?
I am so excited. I can't even tell you. I cannot believe what has happened. I mean, our podcast is changing, evolving, and we have so much going on. Can you believe it?
I mean, it's so crazy. And, you know, to talk about real estate, something that we do every single day, it's just so incredible to be able to share that and gain knowledge from so many outside people that we get to bring to our show.
I know. With that being said, I have a very special guest.
Special guest.
You're not going to cry or anything.
She's going to be
but
crying
this
a lot.
Guy is seriously one of my favorite. Jeff Byback is a founding member of Front Gate Real Estate. The reputation Jeff has crafted for himself has earned him and his partner Dana local and national recognition as a premier luxury Southern California real estate agent. But forget about all that. He's badass. He gets the job done. And meanwhile, he came to me and said, "You need to start Elite Home Staging." Welcome, Jeff.
Welcome, Jeff.
What's up, guys? Your favorite peoples. Some of my favorite peoples on the planet. Good. I can't believe I'm sitting here on a podcast from sitting at Chiconis. How many years ago was that?
14.
Is it really?
My.
Holy shit.
14. We're getting younger by the day.
14 years ago. Do you want to just start with that whole story?
Yeah,
You might as well just jump in because everyone loves, the Samantha drama.
And there was some going 14 years ago, but it was good. So
Wait, how did you guys meet again?
It's through just mutual people. You were friends with Michelle and Gina, and then I get looped into that through my wife and her identical twin and all that. So she was part of that crew, and then you were going through. Can I speak openly?
Yes.
Okay.
This is in
Cool.
Calabasas.
So
right?
Yeah, this is in beautiful Calabasas.
Yep. And I've been to your house before, and then you were going through the divorce, and
Right.
you were sitting there over your drink and saying, "What the frick am I going to do now?" And you literally
So
like
true.
and grabbed my arm, and my arm almost bled from the nails. Like, what am I going to do? And I'm like, holy shit, I better help her. Or she's going to rip my arm off. So. And and your house was amazing. You're an amazing designer. Your house always stood up. I'm like, this thing looks like a freaking showpiece. And it was just amazing. And you said, I like houses. Maybe I'll be a designer, da-da-da. And I'm like, well, you know what? You'd probably make a damn good stager. And
I was like, what are you talking about? I don't even know what that means.
yeah. So we were kind of talking about, and literally she was like, what is staging? And I'm like, well, and then we kind of broke it down a little bit. And you just lit up and you got really excited. And
Yeah.
you had that eye of the tiger, and I wish that most people have when I hire agents. You just do it.
Yeah.
You don't F around. You
hard
just
to find.
get her done. And if you just show up 80% of the time, you're going to win. You're going to be in that top 20%. It's that Pareto rule or whatever.
Right.
So, Sam, on the back of a napkin.
Yes,
literally,
on the back of a napkin.
On the back of a napkin.
I was like, let's get going. What do we do?
and we're
how?
sitting there at the
When?
bar going, okay, this is your first step. This is your second step.
As I'm drinking my 17 cocktails.
Exactly. Both of us. And then we just had said, here's the list of people you're going to hit with. I don't know where you find the furniture. You know where to find the cool stuff. Just get enough for one big cool house and start from there.
Exactly. That's what he said, one house. I didn't think about, I need to have, 50 stagings. I just thought about one house. And he
Wow.
literally...
And you did it.
It was
wasn't
crazy.
me. I didn't start your business. You started your business. I just gave you an idea, and I just stuck with you on it, and kind of as a friend, kind of business-wise,
Mentor,
and
you
everything.
mean?
But you knocked it out of the park, and you stuck to it, and you did it, and you were persistent as I can. I was just so blown away. It was just like, now what? And still to this day, give me a list of agents. And I'm like, okay, hold on. But yeah, so you took that and just went to scaled it. And the cool part is that where everybody fails, this is where I see where everybody fails. As soon as they get punched in the face, Mike Tyson said that. So it's first time you get hit in the face, people, guys are all tough and everything, right? But as soon as you taste blood in your lip, you're just like, oh, I'm not fighting anymore.
Right.
You're the type of person, you got knocked down a couple times when you were setting this business
Yeah,
up.
several times.
Had a couple big fallbacks, which you do, but you just got back up. and you kept going and you kept going and you still keep going. And that's the eye of the tiger that you can't teach people.
And that's because I have people like you, Jeff. I mean, seriously, you need to be proud of yourself because, I mean, you've helped so many people. Everyone comes to Jeff. What should I do with my life? Where should I go? Should I be an agent? Should I be in title? Should I be in whatever? Even I came to you when my son wanted to be in real estate. I'm like, Jeff, you scoot over. I need your help. Like, and he's always willing to help. I've never met anyone like you that's willing to help.
Yeah.
It's really been an incredible journey to be on with you, you know.
And but look what you're doing with her, with Nicole.
I mean,
like, she
do you
went
remember
from-
when she was started
my God.
singing?
I remember.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
That's right. You were amazing.
Because
You
I
should
can't
still
wait
be
to talk
singing,
about
by
him.
the
I
way.
made that song that you heard just
You
now.
did?
Yeah.
You got to keep singing,
Yeah.
girl, because
Yeah.
I'd never give up your passion.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
but you're doing something you're passionate about,
Yeah,
right?
home staging it's just a different outlet, like a different way of art, you know? Like
Yep.
singing is a way of art, but same with designing. And I feel like for me, it's like when I go into the space, a lot of people like have like, you know, like just they go to design school. I grew up in design school with Samantha.
Exactly.
But you know, like I go into a space and I just like feel the energy, and for some reason it just like comes out in art.
Yeah.
So it's really cool.
You have a PhD in street smarts.
Yeah,
It's
Yes, I love that.
poor,
Jeff.
hungry, and driven. That's,
Exactly.
that's that's what gets you there. You know,
Yeah.
school's important and everything, but like just showing up, you do
Yeah.
it. But the cool part is that you have to figure out if you don't chase your passion, if you don't do what you were put on this planet to be here for,
Right.
Which is your highest source and your highest, excitement. So
Right.
when you get up in the morning, I know you're excited about life and
Yeah.
about work and about what you're doing, and so are you. And so am I. I get up, I'm just like, whoo, this is like, it's not even
Yeah.
work for me. It's like a
Right.
hobby. Like people watch football games or whatever like this.
Mm-hmm.
I just wake up and it's just exciting. So as long as I'm excited, then all of it just kind of comes in place. And you got
And that
excited about
is
staging.
such an important thing you just said, listeners. I hope you listen to what he just said. Being excited about
Yeah.
your career. Well, that really reminds me, and I'm so excited because I really want you to tell people about you just didn't become a badass one day. You had a story, right? And
have a couple
you
stories.
came to LA, and it wasn't just I'm hot and I'm here and I'm making a lot of money. I'm Jeff Byback. What happened?
Wait, where are you from?
Michigan. So I grew
Oh,
up in
okay.
Detroit, Michigan, and Detroit back then was, it was pretty tough.
Yeah.
And we grew up really poor. We grew up in a trailer park.
Oh, wow.
And I eventually went to a house, but we had one bathroom for 6 people.
Wow.
And I thought, wow, this is cool. This is how life is until we
Yeah.
kind of got out there and I'm like, wow, we're poor. And then I got into, I always liked music, so I was playing in bands, the local clubs, just stuff like that at night. But I was a tool engineer, actually at General Motors, what do they call it? What was I? I was a tool engineer, basically. So I did that for 5 years, but I woke up one day and I'm like, I wasn't chasing my passion. It sucked. I was looking at the other 40, 50-year-old guys at the time going, this is not where I'm supposed to be.
Right.
And I ended up, from playing in the clubs, I mean, it's a long story, but Sebastian Bach was in Skid Row at the time, and he had this band called Madam X.
Okay.
And he's like, dude, got signed by Doc McGee. I'm going out. And first show was at the Troubadour, as soon as I got here.
The Troubadour, which is like everyone's dream
Oh, yeah.
to
Yeah.
go show up at the Troubadour.
Yeah, I was just looking down at my feet going, holy shit, John Lennon and Jim Moore, everybody just stood here. And I'm
Right.
like, wow, this is cool. This is what I was supposed to do. So I was a musician for 10 years, record deals, all that kind of stuff, toured all over the place and everything. And, life gets in the way a little bit. Sometimes you just with partying too much, addictions. I had my whole band has passed away from heroin.
Which
you
is
know.
insane. That is just something that you can't write.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
And survive. I mean, I've
Yeah.
woke up. So my turning point, and I know this a lot about sobriety and everything too.
Mm-hmm.
So my turning point was waking up on Sunset Boulevard at 2 p.m. with puke in my hair. And I
Like
had
a
long
bum
blonde
on the
hair,
side of
and
the
people
road.
were leaving money at my feet.
That's crazy.
And I didn't even
Jeff.
know. And I didn't even know how I got there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I don't get my shit together, and there's more to life than this, I have way more to offer the world and to other people. I'm wasting my life here. And I got up and I just left Hollywood.
Wow.
I don't know what the hell I was going to do.
And I mean, we talk so much about hitting rock bottom on our podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
And listen, you hit as rock bottom as you can
That's
get.
pretty deep.
Right?
Yeah.
And now you're super successful. So it's so cool that you can be here today to tell people like where you were.
Yeah.
And also drag me through the staging world.
But you're not. But you guys don't have fear. You guys go into this stuff, and we were just talking about Nicole. She went up how many? What is that? $8.5 million
$9,
listings.
I think,
Yeah. You go in there like a trooper, and nobody smells fear on your breath, right?
Yeah.
Right. Didn't she just go up for a listing of yours?
Yeah, and these guys were tough. They were tough, and
she was not excited about that.
Yeah, but you.
Yeah.
They came back to me and said, Nicole knocked it out of the park. They hit her with really hard questions, everything, and you came in confident.
Yeah.
And you came in strong, and people read that on you.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank
girl.
you.
I love that. That's my girl.
Pretty cool.
I feel like I started going to like $10 million listings, honestly. Like I didn't start really at the little ones. I was like, no, I want to do more.
Oh, I love that you
so
said
I
that.
started that, and then like now when I go in,
It's just zeros, right? Who
it's
cares?
just-
And you know what I did with her?
It's just a bigger house.
I can't wait to
Exactly.
tell you the story. So I was like, okay, she said I only took her out once. I don't buy that. I think I took her out a few days, showed her what I do.
Took me
and
to
I mean, you
3
staged with
appointments.
me. I mean, she always staged with me. And then she goes, I was like, okay, my biggest client on Rodeo Drive, okay, you got to go stage it. I didn't even question, but I remember her first staging. I was in the Valley, and I walk in, and I'm like, Natalie, I told you not to do the staging. I want Nicole to do the staging. I was so annoyed. First of all, I'm like, she's not going to learn. And she walks out, and she goes, Mom, I did it. I was like, wow.
I think you even called me at that point. You were
Yes,
crying.
I called you. I was
Yeah.
freaking out.
And you're all excited. And I remember when you first got your warehouse, I think I went over there, and you were pissed off. You were sitting on the couch, and you're like, what am I doing here? And like you didn't want to be there. You wanted to go home and all this kind of
Yeah.
stuff. I thought to myself afterwards, like, wow, you really just kind of came around and just made it your own. And that was huge. That's it. That's big. That's a very proud
Yeah.
moment, because a lot of parents don't have that proud moment with their kids because, they don't learn it. They don't see it. You need inspiration from a parent. You need to know that life is infinite and you can do anything you want. And you did.
That's, I mean, I keep saying the same thing, but you help so many people. I mean, really, you help people in all kinds of careers, but especially in real estate. Our listeners that want to be realtors, because everyone wants to be a realtor in
Everyone
Los
right now.
Angeles.
Everybody.
It's like, even my stagers, I'm going to go get my license. I'm like, you
then
go
they come
ahead.
back and they're like, wait,
and then
that was
they
really
come
hard.
Back. They're like, oh, can I get some work? I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what is the 3 best things you could tell someone that's going to go get their license?
First thing is the first thing we were talking about earlier. Is this your passion?
Yeah.
So what I do is I do this thing called a big why. Your big why is why the hell you're doing this. And what you do is you sit down and I make people, I know it sounds really morbid, but I make them write their obituary. And you imagine yourself in your casket, and you can kind of hear what's going on around you and what people are saying and the lives you've changed and what you've done. Because, that moment on your deathbed, there's nothing you can do. You're going to look back and have all those moments you missed out on.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's just like, write that down. And what
like that.
all those regrets that you want to avoid, just go for it, man. I mean, with my kids too, I do the same thing. It's like, chase your passion.
Well,
Yeah.
that
all
is
I
going to be
want.
my next topic, because
Chasing your passion. Yeah.
No, but your kids. I mean,
Yeah.
your kids are doing incredible. I mean, your son just put out a record, or
Yeah, he's got a lot of label interest. He just got
Wow.
he got 1 million views on TikTok.
Woo!
With him getting a haircut or something. It was just, I don't get it.
Oh my God,
but-
that's
And he
incredible.
got like
Crazy.
10,000 streams on Spotify. Young Mucks, if you want to look him up on
Wow.
Spotify.
And-
Young
Yeah,
Mucks.
look them up. Young
I mean,
Bucks.
yeah, look him up for sure. I mean, we've been through everything. One thing about Jeff and I is he is definitely the male version of me, and we always go through things together. I'll call him. I'm like, what's going on? I'm freaking out. I'm not doing this. And he's like, I know, the same thing's happening to me. And then I'll call him back a month later, and he's like, I'm killing it. We always are on the same path.
Because we're on the same growth of our businesses,
Right.
growing at that same rate. We're going to hit operations problems, all
Right.
the stuff that comes along with it. And we're getting punched in the face. So every
Right.
time we get punched in the face, like one picks the other one up, says, you got this shit.
Yeah.
That's so
come on.
important to have someone that you can be on that path with.
Yes.
Because a lot of people in business don't have people like that they're going on the same speed with.
Yep. And that's, you're the 5 people you hang around, right?
Exactly. Say that again.
You're the 5 people you hang around. So if I've surrounded myself with, I have a coach at Workman Business Systems. He's freaking awesome. I surround myself by the guys that are doing $1 billion a year, and I'm the small guy. I can do $250 million a year, and I'm looking at them going, how'd you do it?
Right.
And we talk about this stuff, and I surround myself by those people. And it inspires me every day. So that's, think about the 5 people you hang out with, and that's where you want to be, because that's where you'll end up.
And who inspires you? I mean, Jeff inspires me every day. It's incredible what you've been through. And I just think back.
I can't get over your upbringing. I didn't know that about you.
Oh,
and now
no.
you live where? Where do you live now?
In Calabasas.
In Calabasas,
Yeah.
in like a really nice house. I mean, when I met your family, right? I didn't know any of that about you. I just saw like you living in like a big house, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the Oaks. So it's really cool to hear your story.
Yeah,
it's really
it's
inspiring.
crazy. And it was hard too, because I grew up, my dad was a alcoholic, and he was an abusive alcoholic, and I had a really tough time. I left my house when I was like around 15 and just didn't really even go back because I was physically abused for so many years. I'm really good friends with my dad now.
Wow,
and
that's amazing.
If I just take the past and hold on to the past and make it create my future, then that's stupid. It's just, I just look at the past and thank everything about it and the lessons I learned from it, leave all the junk behind, and then just push it all forward.
And for people who have been through that, how did you get to a point to be able to let that go from your life and actually build that relationship?
Lots of therapy.
Yeah.
Lots of alcohol, a lot of drug abuse. And I literally had to wake up on Sunset Boulevard and just go, is this it? Is this what I'm here for? I got more people to touch and more things to change. And then I had that weird epiphany, and I read this book. I think it was How to Stop Worrying and Start Living, because I was always worried about the future and everything, right?
Yeah.
That's actually a very important topic, because people right now, there's so much mental health crisis going on, and everyone's living in the future and worrying, and really that is such a waste of energy. And what does the book tell you about that?
Well, think about what worrying is. You're worrying about something that didn't happen yet, right? So that's crazy.
Yeah.
So basically you're making that your reality, because you're already coming up with a solution going, when this, and this happens, or if this happens, then, and then you just start putting your head there.
Right.
What I do is I literally just write down, I do vision boards and all this other kind of stuff, and who's Jeff in 5 years,
Yeah.
And then I go to that person in 5 years and come back to current, Jeff today. Mm-hmm. And just go, okay, man, this is where your life is going to go. You're going to live here, and this is what you're going to do, and you're going to touch this many people, and this is where your business is going to go. So come on, let's get along with the ride. Yeah. Or you can sit there worrying about it and live in the past. And I just choose not to live in the past. And you can really sculpt your future. You can make it whatever you want, just like you said.
Yeah. That's very
powerful. You walked up to a $10 million first thing listing. It had more zeros on it. Big deal. The first contract I did was with Meatloaf. Didn't know what the hell I was doing. Didn't even know how to do the contract. I had to go to the bathroom with the contract and call my manager and go, I'm stuck, man. I don't know what to do. I'm looking like an idiot. And they probably came out and why do you bring the contract to the bathroom? I think I asked him about that. And he goes, I didn't even see that. And I'm like, yeah, you were my first deal. He goes, I had no idea.
Oh my God, that's funny.
But,
so staging in Los Angeles has been very interesting. As you guys know, we are... we deal with a lot of celebrities, a lot of famous people, and, that isn't always easy. But watching you, Jeff, you brought a lot of celebrities to my business, and the way you handled the managers, handled, all kinds of stuff. It really, you really just treated them like everyone else. And that's exactly what I do. And people always say, how did you stage this person's house? And, my daughter now is really involved with the influencers, whatever that word is.
Yeah. A lot of the big influencers, they rent out a house, and that's their workspace.
Influencers, yeah.
So we do a lot of rentals for them. It's crazy.
That's a cool gig. That's smart.
to $50K a month. I'm
just
I got
beat
into
the shit out of them.
Right. It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's really incredible. That's why it's so important. I love that she's part of this, because it's a whole different generation than ours, right?
Oh, and they see things differently.
It's totally see things. I'm like, Jeff, why don't they pick up the phone and call? They're texting me a million times. I want to lose my mind. He's like, just pick up the phone and call back.
Yeah, but those not old school, I guess, not very.
Oh, you can say it.
Hello. Methods of picking up the phone and calling your clients has really helped me with my business a lot.
Exactly.
Because not everyone likes to get that text. And I spoke on a panel for Real Woman in Real Estate the other week, and one of the guys on the panel was saying how he doesn't even like if someone sends them a text message before they've been interacted, and he gives them permission because he thinks it's informal and in polite.
And you perceive it wrong too, because
you probably know him. He was very cool. His name's Kofi out of Malibu.
Kofi Narte?
Yes.
Oh, he's with our brokerage. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Kofi
Oh,
really
wait,
well.
really?
Yeah,
I
I loved him.
Yeah,
He was
he's very
incredible.
motivational. Too.
I know Kofi really well. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's like a motivational
Yes,
maniac,
yeah.
man.
But I got
Right.
a lot from him. And I
Mimi's
still
his
got a panel
wife,
with him.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah, what a great
Yeah,
couple.
he speaks on panels and stuff all the
Yeah.
time too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was nice to hear him say that, that, you know what, pick up the phone, because it's true.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of times the girls can't close deals, but when I pick up the phone and call them, the clients answer.
It makes all the difference, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it really does.
But it's kind of cool how you learn from each other, and I learn
Yeah.
stuff all the time. Like my other son, Brandon, who's amazing. The kid got.
Yeah, what's he doing now?
Oh, he's going to run the world. He's
Well,
going
he
to
takes
UCLA.
after you.
Yeah, he's at UCLA, got a full scholarship. I didn't
Wow.
even help
Incredible.
him. He got accepted to every school he enlisted at, and he chose UCLA because he got a full. And he comes home all the time and it's like, Dad, here's this NFT stuff. And I'm like,
oh my,
huh?
I still don't get that.
What
stuff,
does that
to be
mean?
honest.
It's another whole thing.
I
It's
can
like
barely
crypto-
handle the Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, just cryptocurrencies
Yeah,
and stuff. And
yeah.
then, but he's educated me so much on this whole new world.
That's amazing.
That
And
brings me
I
to
love that.
an interesting question. Do you think that, like, because cryptocurrency is a huge thing, I don't know if we can right now, but is there going to be a way you think where, like, that will be integrated into the real estate market?
That's such a
Great
yeah.
question.
So we are working with a client right now, and they
Okay.
showed me their portfolio. The guy's, I don't even know, young 30s, and
Right,
I see his
of course. Mm-hmm.
portfolio worth tens of millions of dollars, and all NFTs and all this stuff. I'm like, what the hell am I doing wrong? I got it. So we were talking about, and I have some clients also that work with Facebook and
Right.
Metaverse and all this other kind of stuff. So we were talking about taking a house, making it into a 3D model, turn it into an NFT. And Snoop Dogg's actually big into this stuff, by the way. So you imagine going into Snoop Dogg's virtual doghouse, right?
Yep.
And he could literally, all the pieces of art, his bong, whatever the heck he's got in there, are he could sell it as an NFT along with the house
Which
itself.
is just like
It's so true, though.
in an NFT, for people who don't know, it's just like an art piece
Non-fungible
online.
token, yeah.
Right, that you can, like, that you sell and save and
Wow.
It's really hard for
That's-
people to wrap their
I
their
can't
head
wrap my
around
brain
it.
around that.
Yeah,
I
but
really
also
can't.
I hear that they're really hard to actually get. Like NFTs are, you have to kind of know people to get like these
Oh my
good
god,
ones.
my kid does it. I don't even know how he's got like all these bots and he goes to these auctions. He's like, dude, I just made $2,000, and I'm like, again, what the hell am I doing wrong? You know?
We'll have to get Brandon in.
Yeah,
here.
I know.
I was just gonna
NFTs
say.
more.
Remember, Brandon came to you and wanted to do real estate.
You're Brandon.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Totally.
Now he got a job. He was like
Commercial, right?
interviewing.
Yeah.
I was like coaching him every morning,
Matthews.
and he got a job with Matthews, and he's starting
That's so
out, and
awesome.
he's super motivated, and that's also, you were part of that journey as well. Well, we don't want to take much more of your time. You're incredible. I'm
thank
so
you.
excited that you were on. We've talked about just a little bit of Jeff's story and how incredible you are. I mean, your brokerage, you have yourself now.
Yeah,
and
Front Gate Real
it's-
Estate. Yeah.
Front Gate.
Tell us a
Real
Front
little
Gate,
bit of, before we wrap up, I really want you to plug yourself. Tell us about Front Gate. Tell us about why you're super successful
Yeah, like what
with
makes you
Dana.
different from the other real estate?
Because we're not. I mean, we just like. We look at it this way, like meeting with people and everything. We're just ourselves.
Right.
I can show up with tattoos and all this other kind of stuff, which is now it's kind of cool. 10 years ago, it was like I had to hide it and
Yeah,
all, you know.
facts.
But even back then, I didn't do it so much because I just wanted to be me.
Right.
And I learned that from when I was on stage. Do you ever go and see a comedian and everyone's kind of like, ha, 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 but they're not
Yeah.
funny? Then there's the ones that just make you laugh your ass off, right?
Right.
They engage you. Or if you see Mick Jagger up there walking around, you think he'd win, what do they call it? America's Got Talent or American Idol. Imagine
Right.
if Mick Jagger went on there, he'd get booed off.
Right.
Because he's not the best singer on the planet. But the way he delivers it, he gets up there like a chicken and doing his whole walk and
Yeah.
and talk, and you just become engaged and you just become absorbed with that person because
Right.
he's being his authentic self.
Right.
He's not faking it. He's not trying to be anyone else. He's being him. So if you just do that in anything you do, forget real estate, anything, I'm there to serve the client. I'm there to help them, get them in their home. We get tons of referrals afterwards, and we just keep the eye on the prize, which is helping people.
Yeah,
And if you do
it's
that,
huge.
you will have the best career on the planet. If you're going up there to get the trophy and be the $1 million listing guy, and nothing against any of that, but if you're going up there to do that, you're self-serving yourself,
100%.
and nothing's going to happen out of that. You might,
And that's so
That's huge.
true. I watch you and how you are with the clients from back in the day when I first started. You were always out. You're a workaholic, first of all, like me.
yep.
And, you just are old school still to this day. You really take care of your clients like unbelievable. You built this gorgeous firm and, you deal with a lot of luxury, which is where we are. And it's just incredible to see the relationships you've built. And now my daughter is being able to get involved in that. And it's just incredible.
Crushing
Very
it.
full circle. It's amazing.
I know.
And it's so fun to watch, just as, and that's, I honestly, when an agent comes in, they get a $5 million listing, a $2 million. I'm more excited for them than I am for myself. I just sold a $20 million house, and I was just, me and Dana calls me. She goes, "Should we be excited or something?" And I'm like, "Probably."
Yeah.
But when the agent goes in and does I'm so happy for them because they
Right.
went out and did it. And same with your mom watching you,
Yeah.
me watching you, me watching my sons,
Yeah.
because they're chasing after what they're going to
Yeah.
do. And we're just leaving a little bit of a legacy behind
Right.
to teach that to their kids,
Yeah.
right? And teach that you keep it going,
Yeah.
keep it rolling.
Okay, last thing. Let's not forget. You are incredible, but it takes a village, and you have an incredible partner that we definitely want to mention.
Oh, you got to get Dana in here too.
Dana, we'll
Yeah.
definitely have her.
She's
but
a super powerhouse.
but
man.
how does she help you every day?
I came in helping her, and I saw she had Hidden Hills just wired down.
Yep.
She had all the ethics. She had, everything that I wanted to be if I was going to be a real estate agent.
Yeah.
I just looked at her and said, that's the person I wanted to hook up with. And we've never had an argument. We bicker. We're in business and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
But we never even argue or anything like that. We just basically just support each other every day.
So what
I
would you say like the foundation is to have for people out there who are like looking to get into business and want a partner? Like what's the number one thing you need in that partner for a business relationship?
Find out what your superpower is and double down on that. And anything you suck at, give it to someone else to do.
Okay.
Period.
I like that.
That's it.
That's great.
Delegate it. Get it off your plate. Focus on what you're good at. You know what you're good at. We've had this conversation millions of times. Go out there and you're the performer, man. You know,
Yes.
you're the CEO.
Yes.
If you're sitting there counting shit in your inventory, in your warehouse,
That's not a good place for me to be.
you might as well just jump off a cliff. You'll be bored to death, right? So
Facts.
you can't
Oh
wear all
my
those
God.
hats, right?
He knows me. He knows me, everybody. Nobody wants me to count inventory in the warehouse.
No, they don't even want you in there.
No,
They'll
I
get
know.
that.
We really don't.
But we did have fun
You'll screw it
yesterday.
up.
So this has been incredible. Please, Nicole, talk about
So if
his
you guys
social
want to
media.
find Jeff on Facebook, go to Dana and Jeff Luxury Homes, or you can go to, you can even Google it, Front
just
Gate Real
Google.
Estate.
Yeah, Front Gate Real Estate.
Yeah. And
If Jeff is not around, Dana is incredible. She is all about class. That's
Yep.
what I got to
She
say.
is a super classy person.
yes.
So.
So
And you
this
got to
has
get me a
been super
TikTok
fun.
handle thing going, and I don't even understand that
We'll
shit.
have to
so.
get you a TikTok.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we need to
So
do
stay
it.
tuned for his TikTok.
Awesome. This has been our second episode with my bestie, Jeff Byback. You are incredible.
Aw,
thank you so
thank
much
you.
for everything you've done for us. And we are so grateful you've been on The Power of We.
Power of we. Love it.
Thank you,
All
Jeff.
right, guys.